What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Simply a Breeze. Today we are finishing up laundry. It is an embarrassingly amount of time later since we washed laundry together, and we have quite a bit more laundry that now needs to be folded and put away. So today we're just going to go over some basic folding, basic pairings with laundry. We're going to discuss folding your sheets. So one of those things is going to be your fitted sheet and the way that I like to store my sheets so I can keep everything together. And then how to fold towels, how to pair socks together. If this is something that you're interested in, stick around because that's kind of what we're going to be covering today. I'm Bree. If you're new here, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, so this basket is all of my clothes. This basket over here, I've got a shirt kind of hang drying a little bit on there, but underneath is all sheets. And then I have another basket over here that's all towels. So we are going to start, we'll do clothes last. We'll go ahead and do towels or sheets first. We'll drape this over just to help with the wrinkles. I don't like to dry a good portion of my shirts. I like to let them hang dry. I need to get a better system for being able to lay them flat so they dry appropriately. But right now we're just gonna make do with what we have. So now that it's going into spring, summertime, I changed out our comforter. This is a sheet, but this is a much lighter comforter than the one that we had on for winter. And that comforter, actually, we put a duvet cover on because it's white and it's meant to have a duvet cover on it. So we went ahead and washed the duvet cover. Now I'm going to zip it up and just fold it, and then we're gonna put it away for this season.
Obviously, we're now going into fall and not going into spring. This video was recorded quite a little bit ago, and I am just now getting it posted up onto YouTube for everybody to see and have access to. So I apologize for saying we're entering into spring and out of winter, when in fact now we're leaving summer and entering into fall.
Alright, the duvet cover is done. That is a napkin. It's a reusable napkin. Okay, so what I like to do for my sheets is I like to keep the whole set together when I put it away. So what I'll do is, here's one pillowcase, there's a second pillowcase. I do believe this set may only have 2 pillowcases. Yes, so this set only has 2 pillowcases. So what I'll do, I'll fold everything and I'll put everything inside one pillowcase. So folding the fitted sheet, you want to find 2 of the corners, and I just stick my hands in and I do corner to corner, and I find the other side and I go corner to corner, okay? And I find my 2 corners, and then I match them together. And then from here, I kind of want to square this up as much as I can. Okay, so now that it's kind of squared up, I will fold it into thirds, and then I fold it halfway. And I like to fold, this is just the way that I prefer to fold mine. You could fold it 4 times that way. I just like this fold, and it makes my life a little bit easier. So that's the fitted sheet. Now we're just gonna fold the big sheet. I like to fold the big sheet, that way as I'm unfolding the big sheet to the flat sheet, I should say, as I'm unfolding it to make the bed, the side that I want down is already down. I don't have to completely undo it and then flip it over. So that's a convenience that I have established for myself. I kind of overthink it. You don't have to. It's just a me thing. And so again, we're just matching corner to corner. And so me personally, there's the edge that's rolled over, and then one side of this sheet is meant to be, as you fold it back, it's meant to face up, and then the other side you don't see it as much. I like that piece to face up when I fold the sheet down. You can see that same lip is up here. So that's how I fold my flat sheet, is that way. As I undo it, it's ready to go right onto the bed. I don't have to flip it over or anything. Okay, so now that we dragged corner to corner, I grab both ends and give it a little bit of a shake to get the wrinkles out. And I fold it in half. And then I fold it in half again. Okay, so in half. You can do it into thirds, or you can do it into half. It just so happens that thirds will work here. And so one of the pillowcases I will actually fold up. I'll fold it, and I just fold it in half, and then I fold it in half, and then I fold it in half. And I just lay it right on top. And then the other pillowcase, I will put these directly inside it, and then I know that the whole set is here. And I don't have to worry about trying to find the pillowcase that matches. That's just my preference. I like to keep the sets together. I know there are some people who their style is the mix and match, and they just kind of hodgepodge it, which is also okay. It's just not my style, so it's not what I do. I do like things to kind of blend and work together as one. So, and then I just shove them into a corner, and I just fold and fold, and now this entire set is encased in one pillowcase, and I just set it aside and we call it good. There we go. And then we just repeat. So I do have some random miscellaneous pillowcases that lost their set a long time ago, but the pillowcase is still held up. So we just keep those around for the sets that only came with 2 pillowcases. We can then mix and match, because this matches the comforter, as does this one or this one, because I think these came with the comforter back when the set was bought. And then these I'll just fold into thirds. There we go. And there's not a lot to it. It's not very complicated. It's just a little time consuming. If I need to detach from things and need to do something that's almost a little mindless, where I need to shut my brain down for a little bit, laundry is definitely the way to go, for me anyways. It's a great way for me to disconnect. And that, we're gonna cut this, that's fraying. Okay. Yeah, we'll just throw that away. So corner to corner. These sheets are pretty stretched out, so corner to corner. And corner to corner. These flannel sheets are pretty old. They're likely going to have to be replaced soon, but we'll wait until they stop functioning for the purpose we have them for. There you go. So we're going to fold in thirds, we're going to fold in thirds, then we're going to fold in half, we're going to fold in half, and we're going to fold in half again. Now the flat sheet, this is a little more obvious, so when you flip, I like the pattern to be as I flip over, it shows. So I like the pattern, generally when you lay the sheet out, I like the pattern to be facing down. So as I fold it, the pattern's gonna be facing up. That way I can literally unfold it in the position I want it in.
I do really love this idea of pairing my sheets together within the pillowcase that they belong to. This was not an original idea. I had seen this idea a long time ago, and once I started implementing it, I absolutely loved it. And I like the fact that I can keep everything together with how scattered a good portion of my life can seem to be. It's really nice when I go to look for my sheets, everything's just in one spot and I can grab and go. I highly recommend giving this method a try because it's been incredibly helpful for me.
Okay. Awesome. So those are our sheets. I'm going to go ahead and put them back in this basket for the moment until I go put them away. That's the other great thing. If you keep them as sets, you can stack them like this and you don't have to worry about the whole set kind of just like flopping all over the place, which is wonderful. There we go. There's one load of laundry done. Okay, the next load of laundry is going to be our towels. Again, I've got more shirts just out to dry right now. If anybody has any recommendations for hang drying clothing racks that aren't going to like leave really awkward creases in the clothing, please let me know. Oh, and we're not done with sheets. I did not realize. So we're just going to drape these back over. Okay, so we'll move the towels out of the way for the moment, and we'll finish up the sheets. And we didn't use all these sheets ourselves. We have a spare bedroom. We had guests the last couple of weeks. So each time a guest came, we had to rotate the laundry and put on a new set of sheets.
I know you all saw that basket. That basket is old, but it is still functional, and we are waiting until it is no longer functional to replace it, just to keep us from spending extra money on things that we don't necessarily need to replace just yet. So that is why the basket is a little broken, but we're still using it because it is still functional for us. Additionally, you saw that some of our stuff is orange, some of our stuff is purple, some of our stuff is gray, and we've got quite the variety of colors going on. When I moved in with my now fiance, we were both prepared to start a household with an individual whenever we met them. And it is because we were both prepared in that way. We both have things that were in our individual styles, and then we combined households, and now we are just working through things until both of our stuff gets worn out and we can buy new sets that meet both of our stylistic criteria, I guess is the way to put it. But for now, we're just going to be a hodgepodge variation of colors and styles until things wear down, because we don't see the need to spend an unnecessary amount of money just to make things match.
All right, now onto the towels. This is a microfiber towel that we use for our windows. So we're just gonna fold that. We use reusable napkins in the house. I try to minimize our paper waste. We do still use paper napkins and paper towels. The paper towels are mostly for when we fry fish, because we fish a lot, and for when I am seasoning our cast iron. I haven't gotten comfortable enough with the idea of using cloth napkins, because then I'm gonna have to throw it away anyways. So I don't know if anybody has any recommendations on using a cloth that's gonna be easy to clean, but also for using on my cast iron to season it and clean up messes and stuff. Please let me know what you recommend. I would appreciate that. But for right now, we do still use paper towels and paper napkins when we have a bunch of people over. So, but it's farther and fewer between. We are working on getting down our paper waste. So for our big bath towels, I just fold them in half. I fold them in half again, and then I just fold them into thirds. Our hand towels, just like my kitchen hand towel, I'll fold it in half, I'll fold it in half, and I fold it in half. My washcloths, I just fold in half and into little squares. Okay, so you see that I have a bunch of different piles. These are for the kitchen. These go in the same cabinet, so all of this stuff is gonna stay up here and go into the linen cabinet, and this is all going downstairs because it belongs in the kitchen. But for now, we're just gonna move it out of the way. So now we can move on to the clothes. I don't know where I'm gonna put this, but we'll just give this a dump. So these are my hunting pants. We like to goose hunt, duck hunt, and this year we tried turkey hunting, which is why these are out, because goose and duck season has been over for a while. But after this turkey season, I didn't get a turkey, but after this turkey season, I definitely want to go for another one next year. Personally, I find that I save my socks for last because you're gonna just come across so many socks. So I just set them all aside, And then I do them last because then I know I found all of the socks. We got a kitchen towel and another towel. These are whites. I don't have a lot of clothing items that are white, so to add to the whites wash, I will throw in some of my white towels just to make sure I'm not wasting the washer. So some people don't like folding their socks over like this because it wears out the hemline or whatever it's called. But I like to have my socks paired together. I've been doing it that way for so long. That's just what I like. It's what I do. But some people, the only socks that I don't do that to are my thick wool socks, just because of how thick they are. So I just pair them that way. But most of the time, my socks I just fold over. So I always make sure especially when I have to pack and go somewhere, I need my pairs together. And these two, they each lost their pair a long time ago, so they're mismatched and paired together. Okay, and that's it. Laundry doesn't take a whole lot of time. It's putting it away. I don't even mind folding laundry. It's putting it away that takes a little more effort. But if you have any questions, if there's something specific that you'd like to hear about or know about a little bit more, let me know. But it's pretty basic. You can honestly really fold anything however you want and what works best for your system that you have going on in your house. So I hope you enjoyed this. If this is content that you're interested in, if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend or somebody you know who might be able to benefit from this, and maybe consider subscribing. We're gonna go through a lot more things. Laundry's kind of boring, but it is a life skill that I think you should know. You should know how to do your own laundry, you should know how to fold it, and you should know how to put it away, just because you do feel a lot better once it's been put away. But there are far more things that are more interesting on the way. So if that is something that piques your interest, let me know, tag along, and I'll see you next time. Bye.